you are. You're the great one. They're not.
Oh, God.
Whatever that hindrance was in your life, you are greater than that, but some of you all don't feel like it.
Come on.
So I'm going to tell you a little story. If it's all right, because some of y'all feel like y'all can't get with, Samuel and Saul and them.
Come on. Deal with it.
So I'm going to go to another story that I think some of y'all might be blessed with. Is that all right?
That's all right.
Well, I was looking at something, one of my dad's favorite movies, and I said this before when I preach. And it's called Willy, Wonka, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Come on now, Willy.
If some of y'all don't know that movie, please go home, and it's on Netflix, praise the Lord.
It's on Netflix.
And if it hasn't got it, that ain't it. God ain't in it. I mean, use what Bishop DeBoe said, that ain't original. Johnny look a little crazy. G. Wally rested so hallelujah, Jesus. He was Mr. Wonka. Well, there was a good old movie back in the day of a chocolate factory. We're not going to go through it, but I'm going to talk to you about some of the kids, and if you identify with it, with some of the members in the church, please let me know. There were a couple of the kids. There was the mean kid, the angry, spoiled kid, the hungry kid, and there was the spoiled kid.
They all in the church, yes, Lord.
And then there was another one, which was the competitive kid.
Wow.
Let's go from the beginning. In the beginning of the story, there was this competition. And in order for us to go into the factory, you had to have a golden ticket.
That's it. That's it. That's it. It's golden.
Well, everybody in the world was going out buying the chocolate bars. The Gobstoppers and them. But one thing that they could not find was that golden ticket. There was only 5 in the world. Now, can you imagine all around the world, only 5 people can get that prize to go into that factory? Follow me. We're going to go somewhere tonight.
You better go.
There were 5 crazy kids that got that ticket. But before the 5th kid got his, there, I'm going to say right here. Before the 5th kid got his, there was a counterfeit.
That's good. Yeah.
Well, because I almost got discouraged in the beginning of this movie. Because Charlie almost made me cry.
Yes, he did.
Charlie was the poor kid. And he said, Mom, I really, I could use this quarter to go get something. See, Charlie was working, and they were poor. And he had them relatives that were sitting in that house for about 27 years in the same bed. I didn't understand that either. But he was in there, and as he was about to go and get his chocolate, he sees in the newspaper and overheard somebody said, they got the last ticket. So with his lowly spirit, he walked home, man. But then in the news, the next morning, they said, there's a last ticket out there. It was a counterfeit. They made a fake ticket. There are some individuals in the house of God that are portraying like they have the anointing, the unction, the power to prophesy, or the unction to be a bishop, or saying they are a bishop when in actuality they don't have the papers. It was a counterfeit. They ain't real.
Come on.
So, Charlie, he had that one great coin, and he went in that shop, and he said, I want that bar right there. And he opened the bar, and as he opened the bar, there was that good old gold ticket.
He found it. Yeah.
But when he opened that bar and saw that ticket, everybody else around him seen that he had it. See, sometimes you got to be careful when you open up who you are, what you have. Because there are people around you that want to take it. And if you don't have the right crowd around you to escort you where you need to be, and and to open it with the right people, people will steal your golden ticket.
You better work.
So luckily he had the right man that was around him and said, Charlie, go home. Go home, Charlie. Sometimes you got to tell yourself, Tara, go home. Don't tell nobody what you about to do, because if you tell them, they're going to take it like somebody already had. Thought they took it. Praise God. I hope you're watching. Praise God. They thought they took it, Bishop, but they weren't original. They were the counterfeit. So it didn't go over well. So he went home and he showed his family, and his family was happy. And he didn't want to take his mom. No, he didn't want to take her. She got to work and she said she was busy anyway. But the one he wanted to take was his grandfather, and that was good. But let me jump to the new version of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory with you know, Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp.
There was a line in there where he told him when he saw he had to go to ticket. Charlie in that movie said, I'm going to sell my ticket for $500. Oh, God have mercy. He said, I'm going to sell it for $500 because I know we're broke, we're poor, and we need it. And his uncle that was laying on the bed, not the one he asked, the uncle said, come here, boy. He said, are you stupid? Are you crazy? Why are you going to sell something when everybody else is fighting to get it? You have the ability. What you have worth more than that $500. He said, but we need it. He said, no, you're being stupid. Think about it. You're going to gain some. See, there are some people around you that when you want to give up, when you want to sell it out, when you want to sell out, you want to stop. You need somebody that says, shut up. You're being dumb. Come back. Because if you sell it, you're going to sell it for a low price. And that ain't even going to be a tenth of what you're about to get. Don't sell out.
Don't sell out.
If you sell your gift, you just going to get that little $500 that can last for about 2 minutes. But you forgot you're about to gain something else. So, back to the original.
Back to the original.
All them kids came. And you know, Mr. Wonka did what he did with his crazy shenanigans.
Yeah.
He falling all down and rolling and stuff. He get in there and he tell the children, look up there, read the contract. And I don't know if y'all noticed, the words got a little smaller.
Smaller and smaller, yeah.
Everything in your contract, in your anointing, the words may seem a little big, but eventually it'll get to the point where you can't even read it. And then God will say, hey, that's it, sign the contract or go home. Ain't that what Wonka did? He said, hey, you gonna sign it or you gonna go home? Which one you want? And that's what God said. It's either today or never. Which one you want? Today. Sign it. But you're like, well, Lord, what's that fine print right there? He said, you gonna sign it or what? You can't read it anyway. No magnifying glass is available. So, he was going through it. And the first kid that had to act up. See, Wonka said, he told him, he said, everything that you experience here, you can't tell everybody. He said, because what I'm about to show you is top secret. And he said, I want to make sure that y'all enjoy yourself, but I want to make sure you can handle what you're about to see. He said, because what you're about to see is about to be real. And so all the kids, he said, do you promise? I promise. He said, all right. So they go in the room where everything is edible.
Edible.
And you had the greedy kid. Augustus.
Augustus Glue.
He go in there with his hungry behind. And Charlie said, he said, is this dirt? He said, no, it's chocolate. He said, but I don't want to eat it. He said, no, you're contaminated. See, some people, it's all right. I can be spiritual with the carnal. So, some people want to put their hand in the things that God said, no. Your hands ain't pure enough to put it in there. Leave your hands out of it. He said, if you do, you're going to contaminate it. And now we got to clean it and purify it because your hand is in it. But he didn't want to hear it because he was hungry. Now, I know you know some people that's so greedy, they just want to be the first one to touch it and taste it and to be there. Yeah, Doc, I went to that church and I preached that, Doc. Yeah, Doc, I used to play on the track. Yeah, Doc, I got the new drums. Yeah, Doc, I get so sick of that, Doc.
I'm so sick of it.
I don't see no envy in your name.
No. No.
Oh yeah, girl. I just got them stilettos last week knowing good and well they're not red bottoms. You just put paint on your shoes.
Knock off.
Or you step on the marker. Which one? So, anyway, back to my good right story. He's hungry behind, gonna stick his hand in there, he eating. And the mom, just see, you have people warning, hey, don't put your hand in there. Be careful. You don't know. You better pay attention now. She was yelling at him. Don't put your hand in there. You might fall in. But if y'all notice, Wonka went by and he pushed him.
Yeah.
See, sometimes I'm not calling the man Gene a god or Willy Wonka a god, but I'm using it as a spiritual significance. God will sometimes push some of them greedy folk in there to show you I'm gonna drown you. You thought you were gonna contaminate my stuff? Nah, you're in it. So when you do something and being greedy, you disqualify yourself. So you know what he did? I'm going to disqualify you because you fat and you hungry and I'm done with you. And she's like, wait a minute, where is my son? He said, oh, he going up there. I hope he can fit. I hope. And you know, he was calm. I hope he'll be all right. Let's go. He said the pressure will get him out. See, people that ain't qualified to put their hand in God's stuff, the pressure will push them up and out of stuff. I hope you're enjoying the story. Is it making sense a little bit? We're going to talk about this story. It's going to be all right, because when I get done with the story, we're going to close up, wrap up, dance, and then I'm going to get some chicken.
That's right.
Because I'm home.
Finish that story.
Well, that was what? How many kids are we down now to? What? 4. And we're down. We go to the other room. And we go to this room where I believe it was the golden egg room, I believe. No.
The blueberry room.
It was the blueberry room.
Blueberry.
Y'all know the scripture.
Well, that child is what we call the competitive kid.
Yeah.
She come in there and he's like, well, I got something for you, but I don't think we want to test it out right now. Ain't got his bugs all the way out, but I want you to test it. But God will put, see, he knew that there was somebody in there that's going to want gum. See, sometimes God weed out the people by their taste. Let me put this in. And let me see if they're going to buy it.
That's heavy.
Because I know you want it. So you don't think Wonka had millions of rooms he could have went in. It was a mansion. Not a mansion, but a mansion. He went in the rooms that he knew would disqualify the children. Yes. You don't think that Wonka got a TV? He was sitting there saying, oh yeah, let's pick out that room. Let's pick out that room. That one and that one. We're going to disqualify all these kids. So we in the room and he's like, this gum, everything you can ever desire is in this piece of gum. And it's something where it seems like everything you could ever want is in something like that. Have you ever been somewhere and somebody's holding something to you and said, I've got everything you want. Just take it. But God said, don't you take that gum. And you're not ready yet.
That's right.
You're not ready and it's not ready for you. So the little girl, he said, you got to promise that you won't tell anybody. So she takes her fingers and go, I promise I won't tell anybody. So she take the gum and everything that she desired came out and displayed on her. Oh, this tastes like gravy. Have you ever been around somebody and everything they ever desired, it showed? Man, I love men. I love when they hug me. I love when they say they show everything. Oh man, I love when a man can preach and sing. They're the main ones hollering.
Oh, child.
There. Or men sitting there saying, man, I just love when them women be wearing them good pumps and stuff. Good God, you see she shout, and you see them, they just stare at them.
Yep.
Displaying.
Yeah.
Everything you desire is here. And God says, stop showing yourself. Because if it's showing here, you can only imagine what's in here. That's why the Bible said, cast down every imagination.
Every imagination.
Well, that little girl blew up to be a little blueberry with her competitive behind. Her dad was man. So with all the competitiveness that she want to show everybody that she got it and she can chew gum, she can do whatever she want to do, her dad said, where you going to take her? She's just so big, I'm going to take her to the squeezing room. Everything that she thought that she could handle, her desires, God now has to take her to a separate place to squeeze all of her desires out. Because she's filled with mess. God, I mean, have you ever been somewhere you thought you could handle what you desired, but when you get it, you just get filled with mess? Your skin start looking dingy, your attitude start looking messy, and you just got to go somewhere and get purged. That's a squeezing room. Okay, now who we down to? 3 more kids. Well, we go to the next room. And we go to the golden egg room with a good rank swans, right? Yeah. Geese. Now, this child was the angry, spoiled one. She gets everything she wants and think that anything that comes her way she deserves and she has to have. Have you ever met any Christians, or have you ever been guilty that I need to have that? That is of me. I deserve this. Even when you know you don't deserve it, but you have an entitled attitude that I deserve this. And you're just so angry with it and spoiled. And God has to look at you. So he says, well, they, you know, when they drop the eggs, you know, it's gold eggs. She said, oh, I want one. No. He said, what are these things? These are the meters. It tests whether it's good or bad. The good eggs we take and we use them, but the bad ones we go. He said, what do you do? Sell them? Eat them? He said, no. We burn them. That's right.
Burn them.
So she jumps up there with her bad self. And what you think the meter read? Bad. So as soon as she jumped on the platform, she goes down the chute. Some of you individuals that have a bad, spoiled, angry mentality, if you get on this platform, God said this time you're going to go down the chute. Because the meter is going to ring bad. And God said in order for us to be good examples, see, some people say, I'm going to be an example. See, there's 2 types of examples. Good one and bad one. See, whenever you are putting up any appliances or you're building a shelf, they'll tell you this is the right way and the wrong way to do it. If you leave out the screws, this is going to happen. But if you put the screws in, this is what you're going to have. Come on. So, that was the bad egg. So how many children we have left? 2 kids. We got the poor kid. And we got that little mean kid.
Mike TV.
So we go into the room where this child, he wants to be on TV. Or he wants to be on display. Have you ever been or met or were you that person that you just always want to be seen? Yes. And you know, he said, I don't care what's up there, mother. Put me up there. And some of y'all have seen people and it's like, they can walk in, ain't even that program. And it's like, put me on the prayer. Hey, Doc, I can do the prayer, Doc. Let me preach, Doc. They do nothing. And it's like, wait a minute. You just want to be seen. Sit down. Sit down. And Wonka said to him, and if you notice, this is how God is. He said, wait, don't go. Stop. And that's how, he's so sarcastic. He said, no, don't do it. Please don't do it, little boy. And then he stood and said, oh well, it's on you. You want to display yourself? Go right ahead. But when he got on the platform, what he thought he was going to be big in, he was very small. Some of you individuals that know people that think that when they get out there that they're going to perform big over you, God said they're going to be this big. Because you know why? They put themselves on the platform. They didn't ask me to put them there. They put their own self there. Even when I said don't go there, they still got on the platform. So they're this big. So the mother said, well, what's going on? What am I going to do with my son? He said, well, take him to the opposite room. We can put him back to normal. She said, oh, God. So she had to hide him. Come on. And people that think they're going to be displayed big on the platform that they put themselves on, they're going to have people around them that's going to hide that they even had them.
Oh, my God. Jesus.
Because you're an embarrassment.
Embarrassment.
Because where I thought you were going to be good displaying yourself, you end up shrinking.
Come on.
You choked.
So
So now I got to hide you and don't have you on the program no more.
you die.
Don't have you on conferences no more. Don't have you singing and playing no more. Recordings. Because you displayed this big. So we're down to how many kids? One child. Oh, Charlie. But wait a minute. Charlie did something bad too. I digress. Brother Charlie, he went to the fizzy lifting room.
Yep. Wasn't supposed to go.
And he said, if you drink this, it will take you higher than you've ever been. Have you ever wanted to fly like the birds? If you drink this, this is what you'll do. And so the grandpa was like, let's just take a little swig. You an adult. Sometimes you gotta watch who with you. See now?
See?
Yeah. Good word. Good word.
Grandpa wasn't all that good.
Come on.
Because Grandpa had an anger problem. And Grandpa, he wanted to go off on Wonka several times. But Charlie was the level-headed one in the whole thing. Until this time. So he drank it and he went to a height that he'd never been before. Almost got him killed. So God had him at an atmosphere where he had to let the gas out.
Come on, there you go.
See, sometimes where we think we at the end,
Loaded.
God, like, wait a minute, I gotta pop the balloon. Let some air out of you.
Humble.
You a little bit too high. Come back to earth.
Yeah.
You feel like you're here. Come down. You think you like Bishop T.D. Jason them, and you bought on the 7-Up type people, where you can only be doing. You remember 7-Up, what they used to do? 7 people will preach for about 7 minutes. Yeah, you one of them people. Platform service.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, y'all don't remember? That's 90s? No. Okay. Platform service. 7-Up. I'm sorry, I'm saying I didn't know about clubs. I just know about church. Right. So God got to let the air
That
out
laugh
of you
was so shady.
and put you back down. So when he goes to the man, he like, hey man, where's my pride? And Mr. Walker said, thank you for coming. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Goodbye. He like, what? So he go in there and he's looking around because Wonka was a little touch. He had half of everything. He was a little touch. And so he says, sir, where's my prize? You broke the rules. He said, what? He went off on him. He said in section B, etc., etc. B clause, etc., etc. If you drink this, he said, I see handprints on my wall. See, it's something. The man know that you've been somewhere you weren't supposed to be because you left your mark.
Wow.
It's something when your pastor tell you don't go and preach somewhere and then you end up going to preach somewhere and then you think, oh, ain't nobody gonna tell, nobody was live. But you're gonna have that one person. Hey, Bishop DeBose, man, I enjoyed Evangelist Pickle because she prophesied to me the other night. You're like, wait a minute. I thought I told Evangelist Pickle not to go through this. And she's still with?
Yeah.
So God give you the chance to come forward what happened. And at first you're like, I didn't know. I didn't do it. I did what you said. He's like, tell the truth. You did it. So, unlike the other kids, some of y'all miss when the mother told the little boy, we're going to sell the everlasting Gobstopper. Whoa. His promise that he told everybody to keep was, don't give that to nobody. Don't tell everybody what's happening. So the grandfather about to lose his cool. And it took little old Charlie to say, you know what? I'm sorry. He humbled himself. He repented by going in his pocket. And he gave back his promise. He didn't keep the promise. He gave it back to the man. You know what, sir? You gave me this. I'm sorry. I don't want it. But thank you for the experience anyway. Because I was broke. I didn't have anything. Nobody knew me. And ever since this experience, I can remember this the rest of my life. So thank you. And he gave back the promise. If my people, which are called by my name, would humble themselves, pray and seek my face, turn. He did a turn. Saul didn't turn, but little Charlie turned. David turned. Abraham turned. Jacob turned. Isaac turned. So Charlie turned and he gave back the promise. He said, you won. That's it. He said, that's all I wanted. You won. He said, well, what did I win? The chocolate? He said, boy, you won more than chocolate. You won the whole thing. The whole company. You are now the man. He said this was never about the chocolate. He said if I wanted to give them chocolate, I would have gave the kids chocolate. He said it was about. The Bible said that I give you keys. Oh God. I'm going to say it